Here's what the floor base looks like in the daytime with plenty of light coming in through the windows. So it's turned from a dark gray to a light gray. So I think it's pretty dry in there. It's probably ready to tile soon. Well, hello there, Internet people. This is Dave, here to give an update. It's 10:30 a.m. on a Friday morning, and I'm headed to the landfill. We have quite the load of materials. We have things from the construction that's been going on for the past couple of weeks, and the trailer's just full of odds and ends, and it's time to get it emptied out. On the way home, I'm going to stop and get some plywood. We have to reinforce the laundry floor a bit more. It's a little bit flimsy in a few spots, and the washing machine shakes quite a bit. We have an uneven load, and it kind of sets up a resonance that then in place shakes the dryer, and that same span of flooring is sharing a space with our new kitchen pantry area that's also going to house the refrigerator. The thin set's down and the Dietrich floor heating system is installed, so we don't want to shake that flooring anymore because that might loosen up some critical connections, and that's not what we want to have happen. So we're going to stiffen up the floor with some plywood, and that should take care of anything that may cause the floor to flex, because we want to keep it as rigid and solid and stationary as possible to protect the flooring base that's already been put down. So that's the plan for this morning. Hopefully I'll be able to execute it flawlessly, but who knows? I might see a grand piano at the landfill in the take it or leave it area that I just can't pass up, so I might come home with one of those instead of plywood. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. So that's the plan. Alright, so we're headed into the landfill. It's been a while since we've been here. Typically takes us about a month to get enough garbage collected up in our cans to make a trip here. So this is kind of like what I would consider our monthly drop off. Okay, we're getting on the scale. Got demo? Correct.
Okay, number 3.
Thank you. All right, dumpster number 3. Here we come. All right. There it is. Let's see. We're getting that far bay. I won't have to be in too much puddle. I must say, it's a beautiful day out here. It's about 60 degrees out, nice and sunny. It's gorgeous. I notice a lot of the crocuses and daffodils are starting to poke up. We got some buds on the trees, a little like reddish flower buds. No leaves yet, but the trees are starting to get ready to do their thing. And I just saw on my phone that there's a river flood watch. So I figure while I'm out and about, I'll go take a look at the boat launch down by Bissell Bridge. A little side trip before I go home. Just check that out. All right, I'm currently down at the Windsor Meadows river trail and boat launch area. It's a little bit high water here. We're up past the boat ramp, and the picnic area is not viable unless you have some boots on. But this is typical for this time of year. And that's all right. Before you know it, the shad will be coming up. We'll be all launching our boats fishing for shad. But currently, we're all just hanging back and letting the water do its thing. All right, what's all this commotion? Well, that was interesting. I just got stuck at a railroad crossing while a freight train coming kind of slow, going into the yard at Hartford, and it needs to kind of slow down as it comes in so it doesn't overshoot the rail yard. So it's nice. I got to see the river, got to see a nice train, been out in the fresh air. It's pretty rare that I've gotten even a 5-minute break these days. Been very busy. Been a bit stressed out, a little anxious. There's a lot of pieces in motion right now. Trying to do my part, keep things moving right along. Do the things that, you know, connect all the other side projects together without having to hire a ton of people and outlay a huge amount of cash. I'm pretty handy when it comes to plumbing and electrical work and sheetrock and carpentry and what have you. So I can hold my own, but it takes its toll working full time plus some overtime every night, plus getting up kind of early without too much sleep and doing side projects to keep things moving. I don't mind it, I enjoy it, but it is stressful. So even just 5 minutes to look at the river and see the water and the train go by is a welcome relief. So I'm glad I was able to have that moment. So I gotta get this trailer home with the plywood. I cannot hand maneuver it because it's loaded towards the back and the trailer will pop a wheelie. So I gotta get the trailer where I can store it, and then I can put some jack stands underneath it in the back, and then once I disconnect it, that'll keep the trailer from tipping. So I've got about an hour before I head off to work. So I got to get this trailer backed in, get it situated and disconnected, get my lunch put together for work, clean up. So I don't think I'm going to have any time at all to do any physical work on the bathroom to get that shower valve finalized. Get the whole weekend for that, so I look forward to having plenty of time to take my time and do it right.